Welcome back, party people. It's me, V. This is Z, and we're Ohio Pizza Party. And this week, we're going to come to a place that's fairly new on the Columbus scene, actually more like the Westerville scene, Cardinal Pizza. They opened like a year ago, maybe not even that. So they're pretty new, and we can't wait to give them a try. Cardinal Pizza is located at 10 East Main Street in Westerville, Ohio. It's in a very little shop and a little strip, and you can drive right by it, so you gotta pay attention.
Don't miss it.
It looks like their little Westerville's little downtown area, right off of Main Street. Today we got an 18-inch New York style pizza. That's what they're known for. They have a New York style. We got half cheese, half pepperoni on that.
Of course.
Then they also have a Columbus style because, hey, you're in Columbus, so you might as well have a Columbus style. So they have a thin and crispy. We got half pepperoni, half sausage, and then they have a cauliflower pizza. We went half cheese and half
mushroom, bacon, and red onion.
Yep. We were walking out after we get our pizzas, and we run across this guy called Ruthless Toothless John, and he said, "Hey, you guys like spicy stuff? They have a spicy sauce there." And we heard spicy, and we're like,
immediately
what?
Went right back.
So we went right back in. We got a small Columbus style, 10-inch, all pepperoni with the spicy sauce. And then we had a 10-inch Columbus style, half cheese, half jalapeno and bacon. And then that has a roasted garlic sauce. So we have quite a bit of selection to show you. We have 3 different style crusts and 3 different sauces. So
I'm excited.
Ready to dig in? It's a big pizza pie. Look at the side.
I think, what's the inch on this?
18-inch.
18-inch.
18
All right.
inch. Cheese first.
Let's go cheese.
Mind you, this is still a little hot, but I'll say it's got pretty good form.
There we go.
Cheese drip.
There it is.
Oh yeah, cheese pizza.
Got some good browning going on there on the cheese.
Yep. Got a good toast. Has a good brown edge on the crust.
Got that fold, that New York fold.
Cheers.
Hey, here's
Cardinal. The sauce hits me right off the bat for me.
It's bold.
Sauce has got good flavor.
I'm getting a really good cheese chew.
Yeah.
Like it's like a thick cheese, which is very pleasing.
They put a good amount of cheese on it too. We did ask for extra cheese.
You can see the cheese goes up pretty much to the edge. Almost like a half-inch crust.
Which is what I like. I like to see when that sauce comes a little closer to the edge.
The crust has a little bit of garlic. There's some type of like oil on it.
It gets it that shiny golden coat.
It's a very big piece, but it's also very light.
A little bit of pepperoni.
Put a little roni on it.
A little pepperoni. It's got a few peps on there, kind of charred. They got very thin pepperonis. Let me see it, but kind of thin cut.
It did it right.
Look at the shot of that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Lost some of the cheese to the box.
I gotta get that.
Whoops.
Box cheese.
I will say though, you guys look at the sausage. It kind of looks like it's a little homemade, like different type of size, little burnt on the end.
Bigger chunks. And pepperoni. They just pile them on there. Crisp, cupped up pepperonis. This is what I like to see. All the way to the edge. The bottom is pretty crispy.
There it is.
It's got some good crisp to it. Pepperonis are so good. They're definitely better. They're different, or they cupped up more than the ones on the New York style.
It's just very light and airy. It's not very dense, I guess.
The flavor is...
Yes.
The flavor is good. This pepperoni and they're really zesty. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know if it might be the seasoning they put on it, or from the sauce, or the pepperoni.
I'm excited to try this pepperoni then.
The sausage packs a lot of flavor.
I am getting that zest.
It's like thin and it's like cracker crunch. I think it might be the pepperoni then.
I think it is.
But this is the roasted garlic sauce. So we're tasting this to sample the roasted garlic sauce.
Definitely smell the roasted garlic.
I smell like garlic.
Crazy thin, very crunchy.
Wow. It's very tasty. But it's very garlicky. To get one of these jalapeno and bacon pieces.
Shout out to the fresh jalapenos.
Those jalapenos have some kick to them. Oh yeah. That garlic even comes through with the bacon and the jalapeno, which both have bold flavors. That garlic still comes through.
I'm loving all these flavors.
Now we are going to sample the spicy sauce, and we have that on a Columbus style pepperoni.
So excited about this one. I'm not getting too much spice coming through.
I taste a little bit because I got a pocket of I've got sauce right here. So I get pockets. Where you get a good amount of sauce.
I will say how we were talking about the zing, the after zing in the bite. I feel like I'm getting a lot more spice that's coming through with that.
Yeah, I taste the spice. I love a spicy sauce. Spicy sauce would be my go-to.
Yes.
It's not the spiciest sauce that I've had. You know, Hound Dog Talon Hot is spicier than this, but if you got extra sauce, I don't know, it might like have some kick to it, because I get pockets where it really, I feel the kick, you know, and then it lingers. So it does have some pretty good heat to it.
I would definitely get the spicy sauce every single time. I was really excited to get that on the New York style, 18-inch, because bigger slices, maybe more of that sauce. But I will say, if you're looking for that like howling hot, I'll probably get the spicy and then add the fresh jalapenos.
So I'm gonna guess that the cauliflower pizza that we're gonna try now is gonna be pretty good. You can see it good. But look how thin that bad boy is.
I'm gonna go cheese as well.
So this is a cauliflower crust.
Actually,
it's got a pretty decent,
because I gotta try this bacon.
Oh yeah, I mean, this has got a lot.
This bacon right here. Whew. Nice crisp, mushroom, red onion.
I mean, it's got good toppings, obviously, the sauce, the cheese. But I say you taste a hint of something off in the crust, but overall it's a good pizza. I would eat a whole little 10-inch of these, pepperoni and cheese, probably no problem. There's a little bit of consistency that you can taste, a little bit of an aftertaste, but that's if you're probably like looking for it. I don't know if you necessarily just sit this in front of me and I just eat it. I would even know. So I guess that's a good testament to a cauliflower crust. Now we've tried all the crusts, we've tried all the sauces. Z, what do you think about the crusts?
The crust was fresh, light, and flavorful. The menage a trois.
Yep.
The menage a trois.
Yeah, I agree. They had a little bit of like a garlic butter or something on the edge that gave it a little crisp. It had a little bit of flavor. And also they brought the toppings up a little closer to the edge, which I really like. I like a little more toppings, a little less crust.
Crust, Columbus style, loved it. I mean, very, very thin, very, very crispy, fresh. I mean, you guys saw the cook on it. I was impressed, the cooks throughout.
It's not like break apart cracker crispy, but it does have a good crisp to it. The Columbus style crust is probably my favorite. That leads to some toppings. Let's go over the sauces. So the original sauce.
It was a nice balance. It was a good compliment to the pizza, to the other toppings. Nothing too great or too bad.
What do you think about the roasted garlic sauce?
The roasted garlic sauce was everywhere. I mean, you could smell it before we even opened the box. Then when you bite into it,
and I'm used to it. I've been here. I'm used to it. I still smell it.
You bite into it and it's there. If you like roasted garlic, that's what it is.
It is very good. The spicy sauce. What do you think about that, Z?
It didn't hit you right away, but then crept up and gave it a good flavor.
I felt it, and actually, especially when you got patches where there was a lot of sauce, you felt it even more. And I felt that lingering effects of it after the pizza. It's the second best spicy sauce I've had underneath Hound Dogs. So that's gonna lead us to the OPP score. So we're gonna do what is your OPP rating on the New York style pizza?
I'm gonna give it an 8.7.
I'm gonna go an 8.9. Now on the Columbus style.
V, what you got on the Columbus style?
I got V style. I'm gonna go 9.1 on the Columbus style.
I know you liked it.
It's creeped into the 9s. It's up there with one of the better Columbus styles.
I'm gonna have to give it a 9 because that zing with that pepperoni, it's definitely in that 9 category. It impressed.
We got one more thing for you guys. As we were walking out, ran into Ruthless Toothless John again.
John's crazy.
And he said, oh yeah, by the way, if you guys like spicy stuff, they have these really good bread knot, and they have a spicy marinara that goes with those. We went back in, and so now we have a little OPP pro tip via Ruthless Toothless John.
Shout out to Ruthless Toothless. I don't know if you guys can see this. Look at this action right here.
Oh, look at, they're glistening. It's a good chunk. That's a lot of sauce too. They don't skip on that sauce.
This thing, look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, and they're all just different shapes. They have big bulges. A dip, and a spicy marinara.
Get you a dip.
Crunchy, buttery. They're very buttery. Maybe a little too buttery. And this spicy marinara has like the same kick of the sauce.
It's almost like a delayed effect.
It is, doesn't hit you right away. It kind of hits you a little later.
Yeah, it just creeps.
This is the best pizza in a cup ever. This guy's unbelievable. He ran the old cup of pizza guy out of business.